Welcome to the Art of Healing Podcast. I'm, of course, Mr. Don't Be Mad. And today I got a very special guest, a very motivational person that's been out here working for a long time, Mr. Harry Bell. If you don't know him, you should know who this guy is.
Peace, good.
How are you, brother?
You know how we do, one day at a time, always on the grind. Thanks for having me, though.
No problem. Thank you for coming.
You already know.
What you been up to?
How grinding, man. You know, just I'm not sure if you know, since the last time we talked.
School me.
Yeah.
Put me on.
Definitely. Since the last time we talked, Elevation, was blessed. I run a community center in Trumbull Gardens now.
Okay. That's dope. I've been seeing a lot of things going on there too.
Yeah. We run different program throughout the week. Monday through Thursday, every other Friday, and the weekend if we're doing events. Our program is based on a lot of SEL, social and emotional learning, due to the fact of where a lot of the kids that in my organization come from.
Social to emotional learning.
Social and emotional learning.
What's that? Like, elevate on that.
So basically, it's like it falls under the mental health.
Okay, that's
yeah, it falls under the mental health.
So what kind of what do you do? Like, if you don't mind me asking, like, what kind of things programs do y'all run to?
Yeah, so we do anything from animal therapy, animal healing, actual therapy, job training, anything that's therapeutic, because a lot of our young men and women today are going through things that, they shouldn't go through due to some circumstances, due to community. I'm located right in the heart of Trumbull Gardens, where that's you ain't no stranger to the drugs, guns, and violence. Exactly. That right there could pay a toll to the mental. Mm-hmm. And I was just watching on the news that I think the Surgeon General just made it a health crisis, that gun violence is a big part of
mental health,
which we already know.
You see something like that, you hear it too much, that's it. Somebody close to you gets shot, you scared for the rest of your life. It could be. I could see that being mental health. I could see that being something in that.
Yeah.
Gun violence or something of gun violence could elaborate to some type of mental. Look what happens when you go to the army.
Yeah.
Look what happens when you go to war.
I'm just happy that they're actually pinpointing it regarding on the realms of gun violence, because where do most gun violence happen? In our communities. So at the end of the day, they are understanding that a lot of our youth are, not to put a crutch on why they do certain things, but understand the issue of why they doing it is bigger than the issue of why they do it.
Okay. I get what you're saying. It's a bigger why,
Mm-hmm.
And you get to it. So what, that's dope that you do that. I like that y'all help the kids. I like that you do the animal thing. I like to know a little bit more about the animal thing. Maybe I'll come through with some dogs or something one day,
Yeah. So animals basically could be like, because I deal with a lot of, our base is elementary.
Uh-huh.
And a lot of elementary kids, they love the zoo. So, a lot of them might not be able to go to the zoo. So I have a partnership with a farm, and they bring the zoo to me.
Oh, that's
what I mean?
That's dope.
From just understanding animals, feeding animals, petting animals. That's all part of therapeutic stuff that you can do that you wouldn't even know, because it's taking your mind off of the issue they have to deal with after they leave.
It is something different. It's
exactly
something different that you never did before, that you get into experience too. Mm-hmm. So that's the key thing. That's dope that you do that with kids. I thought it was that's fire that they come with the whole zoo to you.
Yeah, they bring the whole zoo.
That's dope.
Horses or everything.
Talk your shit. So I seen you on Ellen. Like, how was Ellen?
Oh, I was in LA. I was I auditioned for Ellen. I didn't get Ellen, but you're right.
Okay.
But I was on Taraji show.
Okay.
Taraji P. Henson.
Oh.
And I was just on the Today Show not too long ago.
But guys outside, baby. So how's the book doing? What is if y'all don't know, what made you become so popular?
I created a book.
Yeah.
Again, it all based on social and emotional learning.
Okay.
It was a 12-page coloring book that kids that's from inner cities or whatever, but is based on what I have saw as a child that was hurting me emotionally, and how can I work with it in a coloring book to show you how to deal with it. And it, like I said,
if that's not the art of healing, I don't know what is, right? That's what I'm talking about. See,
I created it about,
and it's like a story of a kid, right?
a story of a kid that deals with issues from in the neighborhood, at home, self issues, and how to cope with it, how to not let your negative situation beat your positive situation. Because I believe with every negative situation, there's a positive way out.
Exactly.
So that's what I want to base everything that I do on. Letting kids know that no matter where you come from, no matter what you're going through, if you work hard enough, you can get yourself out of it. Because I was you at one point, and I was fucked up.
Exactly. Say you out of it now. You doing things.
There's a process.
You know what I'm saying? You taking your steps. You healed from your things as a kid. You actually made a coloring book that's helped. It sounds like a lot of kids heal in there in this day and time. Like, and that's amazing that you can do something like that off a coloring book. Like, how amazing is that? How far you got with this coloring book?
What's so funny is that I normally don't like reminisce because I'm so much on the go. Like I'm literally on the go. Like I'm out. I really
every time I see you, it's
yeah. Because it's but it always is either family or the business. Like, you know what I mean? So I was just literally doing a flashback. I didn't realize I'm like 22 years in of helping you. Okay. And the craziest thing, like before the grant money, before the building that I run the programs out of now, before I even had a team, it was me on a project patio with 8 kids, then it grew to 30 kids, then it grew to 40 kids. And I remember I just put a picture the other day that I remember being in the hood and seeing top United States public servicemen come to my house and wanting to see what's going on, what was the hype. So and that was like 14 years ago. Wow. And I'm looking at the kids now. It's so crazy because, I was getting tagged. Like my son is in that picture. He's 20 years old. He was 9 in that picture, or he was 8 in that picture. Now he's 20. So I didn't even realize the time that I put in because I'd be so much on the go. Yeah, like when
let's take a second and give you your flowers for everything you've done for the community over the last, it sounds like 20 years. Like
20 years. I'll say like 22.
22 years. Yeah. That's amazing, brother. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's fucking something to be very happy about for yourself. I know that helps you a lot, like your inside,
Yeah. Because, at the end of the day, a lot of the kids that I serve, we was that at one time. You know what I mean? They ask me like, what makes you come up with stuff? Normally I come up with stuff that I wanted to do when I was young and didn't have the ability or didn't have the resources to do. And I work in a school, so I'm with kids all day. So my mind is like going all day because I'm very observant to what's going on and to what I believe what caters to a kid's need that we can put out there to inspire them.
Exactly. That's dope. So what do you have coming up for the community thing that you got going on, or for your coloring book? Do you have things going on? Have you ever thought about doing another version of the coloring book, or are you just like that one and you're gonna stick with it because it's work?
Now, I actually have 2 coloring books. I'm working on one right now because I just got offered some type of deal to bring out a series and maybe turn into a cartoon.
See, okay.
Yeah, so I actually on the 16th, I'm actually doing I'm taking over an ice cream truck and I'm going around the city, give out free ice cream to every hood in Bridgeport, every side of town in Bridgeport.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's called Crazy Ice Cream.
Crazy ice cream. I want some ice cream.
Yeah.
Crazy ice cream. That's dope. When are you doing that?
On the 16th, I'm starting
July
at
16th?
Yes, I'm starting at 4:30. Then we're going to go to the Greens first. Then we're going to go to East Side. Then we'll go to the West. We go to PT. It's like we're gonna have like maybe 5 areas.
That's
And the first 30 kids are gonna get free ice cream. We're gonna be there for like 15 minutes.
Oh, that's fire. That's dope. That's fire. Doing little things like that for the community.
Yeah,
People don't do that no more.
yeah, exactly. Like I said, like I remember. I think, like I said, I'm very in tune with when I was a kid and what I wanted. And I realized some of the little gestures be the biggest gestures. I remember as a kid, there was a man that used to sell insurance. He used to come to the tears, right? And all our friends used to run up to him when he came. And for what? All he used to do was act like he did a trick, like he ate his thumb and pull it back like that and give you a mint. We love that. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? But he'd go sell insurance, like, you know what I mean? But we love that little gesture. I'm telling you, he was like the ice cream truck. He was like the Jolly Rogers of mints, like, you know what I mean? He was just doing mints, not ice cream, like, you know? And I feel like sometimes we don't understand. We want to go so big and so wide and not understand that the little things mean so much to some of our youth.
This such a fact there that everybody needs to know, because it could be a little gesture that goes a long way. My last episode was just talking on the same thing, you know what I'm saying? Simple as a pair of socks, you know?
Yeah.
Mismatched socks on top of it, like, you know what I'm saying? Simple as you don't have it to have a pair of socks, you got some now, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
So simple gestures go a long way, and people don't realize how many people need a simple gesture nowadays.
Yeah, definitely.
Like a lot more than any other time I would say in life, like, so.
Also, I partnering with the City of Bridgeport Lighthouse program.
Okay.
I was already doing a work readiness program. They get a stipend through my program. I had 12 youth that worked for me under my organization. We just transitioned over to a partnership with the Lighthouse because, you know,
they do the summer school now.
They're doing that now, and the money is a little more. So what we do, I've been doing a stipend program for about 3 years now, and where I set them up. Say if they want to do podcasts, I set them up with somebody like you, and they come like mirror you for a little while, and they get a stipend for it.
That's fine.
Yeah, that is.
Sign me up.
Definitely, it's all about outlet for our kids, but something that's going to help them in the future. Something they can make money, like, you know.
Studios.
Exactly. A lot of our kids may not go to college, like, you know. So what can they do after they
it's not always
high
sport,
school?
basically.
Like, you know what I mean?
Not always
definitely.
So to show them another light that they could probably take interest in another hobby or something like that.
Yeah. What's so funny? We just did we just wrapped up a T-shirt making class. A young man by the name of Davon, they call him Oli from the Tears. Young man, I watched him grow up. He was in the streets. He went to jail, came home, went to plumbing school, changed his whole life. And now he just want to just pour into our youth and try to make up for some of the mistakes that he did, because a lot of the kids that, again, that's in our program, they can go that route.
Yeah.
So he actually owned a little actual T-shirt making company. So he did a 5-week class with the kids. It was amazing. These kids lit up. They made their own T-shirt, design, everything. One of the kids already hustled me $50 for their shirt after the class.
It was fire though.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, it was good. But at the end,
I'll try to negotiate, you know.
Yeah. But the good thing is the whole moral of the class is what he just did at the end of the class.
To show you that you could make money off something.
Exactly.
Else, you know?
So I just sat back and smiled, you know.
That was good.
Yeah. Then I also have a partnership with the Sheen Center that we are teaching our kids how to swim. You know, a lot of kids that come from minority communities, you know, they don't know how to swim. Like, you know what I mean?
They go way.
Yeah. So and we are teaching that we are teaming up with the Sheen Center to provide free swimming lessons. It's a month program, 5 week, 5 5-week program once a week. So we gearing up for that.
That's dope. See, you're doing a lot. I love it. I love that you're supporting the community and the youth of the community, which is key because everything goes through the youth.
That's what it's about.
Yes. So you got anything else going on? It's just you dropped a lot of gems there.
Yeah. So I'm actually working on right now because I'm as you know, I do a lot of like big events and have like from NFL players come down and speak, rappers. Right now I'm working on a big community event of awareness and like back to school. It's gonna be sometime before they go back to school. But if they follow my page and stuff there, know it's a free event. It's going to have a lot of resources there and a special guest that I'm actually working on as we speak.
It sounds like it's going to be somebody dope. So he's working on it still, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He can't drop no jewels.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you. I appreciate you stopping by.
You already know.
I appreciate you supporting the community. I want to give you your flowers. You did great. You're doing great out here in these streets. I know every youth that you touch and dealt with appreciates that.
Nah, in a number of love. I remember we did, I was on your show some time back, you know, when I was first gearing up,
my first
stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I, your show broadened my view to people that didn't know who I was. And I got a lot of resources from after you aired it and stuff like that. So,
wow. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You know what I mean? For taking the time out to giving people like ourselves the platform to showcase our gifts, you know, because at the end of the day, every person that you bring on that sit in this chair beside of you, that's telling you what they're doing, it's a gift.
Exactly. This guy preaching over here. Thank you. I appreciate that. But thank you for coming. We appreciate you joining us on the Art of Healing podcast. I can't wait to see what you got coming on July 16th. The crazy ice cream truck will be outside, right? July 16th.
The CAP tour, man. City Ice Cream Tour, man.
CAP, see? You said crazy ice cream truck.
Yeah.
I heard crazy.
Exactly. That's the name of the ice cream truck.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So they going to be outside giving ice cream all over Bridgeport.
And can I say it with you?
What?
Don't be
mad.
Don't be mad.
It's the Art of Healing.